Hoffmann Guinness World Record holder of the largest Winnie the Pooh collection in the world. And I'm feeling a little Winnie the Pooh-ish. Let me explain. So, you guys remember in the very first movie when Winnie the Pooh is stuck in Rabbit's house in the front door, and he's talking to Gopher. And Gopher is going to hand him something to eat, and Rabbit comes in and snatches it away. And Pooh says, I wasn't going to eat it, I was just going to taste it. Well, I felt a little bit like that 13 years ago. You're like, 13 years ago? What are you talking about? Okay, so 13 years ago, Disney actually had its own auction site. And you know, you're going to ask me what the auction site was called, and quite honestly, I don't even remember. But anyway, so I found myself onto the auction site, and they had this poster out there. It's a poster of the movie poster from the Heffalump movie in 2005. And it's signed by the animation director and the producer and the director and the art director. So I thought this was really cool. But I have to say, at the time, it was probably a little bit more expensive than I wanted to pay. But I was so excited and I wanted to be part of the bidding frenzy. And so I'm like, Gary, I'm just going to bid on it. I'm not going to, continue to bid on it, but I want to be part of the bidding process. So I wanted to bid on it. I didn't want to win it. I just wanted to taste it. I just wanted to bid on it. And so I'm watching the auction, and so I had put in my bid, and my bid was a high bid, and my bid was the high bid, and all of a sudden I'm in the office at home, and I go, uh-oh. And Gary's like, you won, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah, but I only wanted to bid on it. I didn't want to win it. So anyway, so the poster comes after, a month or so, and the glass in the frame was broken. And so I contacted the people at Disney, and they're like, oh, no problem. Just go on out, get a piece of glass, put it back in, and just send us the bill. And they were going to pay for the new glass, which was great. I didn't have to send it back. And I'm not a procrastinator. I'm not one of those people that has like all these projects sitting around half done. But I didn't know where to get this piece of glass. And so I put the poster over to the side. And then the poster got moved over there. And well, then, I was afraid of the glass because it was broken, scratching the poster. So then I put it underneath the bed. And then the bed was taken out of that room, so I had to move the poster again, and so we put it up against the wall. And then the Pooh costume came, and so he got put in front of that wall too, so now the poster's behind the Pooh costume. Okay, long story short, here we are, 2018, and I finally actually got a piece of plexiglass. And so after all this time, since 2005, this thing has been sitting there. We finally got it with plexiglass, and tonight I'm going to be hanging it on the wall. So I'm very, very excited. I wanted to share it with you because I thought it was so cool. And so, okay, it's like several movies back, but it's still cool and it's still fun, and I'm just really excited that I'm finally going to get a chance to enjoy the item that I wanted to bid on. I didn't want to win, but I did anyway. So there you go. So there's my funny story of my Heffalump poster. So anyway, you know what this means, don't you? Another episode of Never Enough Pooh gives you an opportunity to win a free Winnie the Pooh from me. And so I know today is the 1st of November, and so I will be drawing right after this episode goes out, and I'll give you guys a little time to play the contest, and hopefully you'll have a chance to win a free Winnie the Pooh from me. So if you guys remember, all you need to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, MostPooh5150. Then go on out to my website, mostpooh.com, click on Never Enough Pooh contest, and then any one of the contests that you haven't entered, you can enter once per contest. And if you have the right answer to the contest question, I'll put your name into a drawing, and I will be drawing for a free Winnie the Pooh in the next day or so. So good luck. And if anybody remembers what the name of that website was, the Disney auction site, definitely make sure you reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at MostPooh, and if you want to email me, deb@mostpooh.com. Thanks so much for sharing with me, and the next time you bid on something, just be careful because you might win it too. TTFN.